Hello everyone, welcome back to Teresa's Readings. I am doing a pick a card today, and this is for, is it time for me to love again? Is it time for me to love again? Okay, so this is what we're going to do tonight, and we have three different piles here. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So I want you to take a moment and concentrate and decide which one of these piles is the pile that you are going to pick for your reading tonight. Okay, just take a few moments and concentrate, and then we'll get to it. Okay. So we're going to start with pile number 1. I'm going to move 3 and 2 aside. And we are going to concentrate on you all today, or right now, this moment. So I am going to pull from the bottom of the deck the 3 tarot cards I pulled for you today, and we're going to see what they have to say. Okay, so the first card that you received is the Knight of Shields. So this tells me that yes, it is time for you to love again. This knight is rushing in with shield to protect and defend you, to be your knight, literally in shining armor. And knights always rush in and save the day. That's what knights are for, rush in and sweep you off of your feet. So with this being this Knight of Shields, which is coin, this is a Celtic deck, so that's why it has shield instead of coin. I see a man or woman rushing into your life, head forward, facing it, and ready to move forward. This is what they do. This is the kind of person, that the archetype of their personality that will tell you exactly what kind of forward-thinking, smart, outgoing, take no prisoners kind of a person. So this is so far a yes to me. So the Knight of Shields. Okay, so next we have the Seven of Wands. So this is a defensive stance. I think that just alone asking the question, is it time for me to love again, is that you are somewhat defensive. You stand back and away from the crowd. You guard your heart and your life well, and you don't want to put yourself in a position to be hurt or for it not to work out. And, you know, rightly so. We all do that to some extent. We all want to guard ourselves and our heart from hurt or pain. But I don't think that this knight is going to allow you to keep that defense up long. I think he or she is going to rush in, and it's going to be a force in your life to be reckoned with in a good way. And they aren't going to give you the opportunity to guard yourself away. They're going to step it up and prove to you that they're here and they plan on staying here. So that is also a decent card. And last but not least, the World. The World. All possibilities. The cycle continues. So yes, a definite yes. It's time for you to love again and to put yourself back out there. Put yourself back up there, out there. You can still guard yourself a little bit, but what the universe has in mind is going to happen regardless. And this is a world of opportunity. The circle, the continuous circular pattern, life goes on and you propel yourself and move forward. So definitely a yes for this reading. The next thing I do is I have my love and relationship affirmator cards. Okay, and you got, I'm a catch. You are a catch. And it says, and I'm going to read it to you, I am a total catch. And I know all the reasons why. I know that anyone would be lucky to be with me, and that doesn't mean I'm arrogant or snobby. Self-respect is just one of my qualities. exhibited by this complete and utter babe. Okay? So yes, you are a catch. So for some reason, and you should know this, and sometimes it takes somebody to tell you that yes, you are a catch. Anybody that would be with you or was lucky enough to date you is lucky to have you. But you need to tell yourself that. You need to tell yourself that every day. I'm a catch. I am well deserved of finding love. And it's time. Okay? And then last but not least, the romance card. Ooh, it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to love. I don't know if you can see that. It's safe for you to love. And it says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And you see all the cupids flying around, and you, the queen on the horse, and the man, the prince beside you. It is safe for you to love. So definitely a big yes on, is it time for me to love again? Definitely. You've got great cards here. You've got the knight charging in. Even though you're very defensive and you put up a wall, he or she is going to charge in there and prove to you that they are worth it and that you should give them a chance. Give them a chance. And you have the world at your feet. The cycle continues. We're constantly moving forward, and the change is here. And ultimately, it is safe for you to love again. It's safe for you to love again. Okay? All right. So that is pick a card number 1. We're going to move on to number 2 and see what your cards have to say. This is pile number 2. If you picked pile number 2, this is your reading, okay? Okay. Okay. Wow, okay. So the first card that you got is the King of Shields. A very responsible, good-hearted, respectful, a little older than you, financially secure and wise, moving into your life. Okay, you see him sitting here on his throne with his shield, which is ultimately the coin. You see him with a kind face. He treats everybody kindly. He, I would think, would even maybe perhaps be somebody in your community, somebody that is active in your community, that takes the time out to help with charities, maybe the young, maybe battered women's shelters, or something like that. But he's very frugal, but lovely and respectful, honorable, financially secure, kind person, be it man or woman. Okay, so that's what I see. And then after that, the lovers, you guys, the lovers, yay. So you see the lover standing in front of a tree, and I consider it the tree of life. This is a Celtic deck. The lovers with their hands held and together looking adoringly. So yes, definitely I see your king, or the person that you will be dating soon, or somebody you may already know, somebody you know from the community that you will get together with, and there will be love and dating. And last but not least, justice. Now, some people see the justice card and they think, uh-oh, you know, sometimes it means karma, sometimes good karma, sometimes bad karma. But in this card pull, I see it as balance. You see the scales there perfectly balanced. So I think that he will come. I think that you will date and be very happy, and it will be a balanced relationship, a very balanced relationship. Okay? And then our affirmation card says, pleasure. Ooh, that's always a good one, right? I give myself permission to feel pleasure and let that pleasure rush into my life in a decadent display of over-the-top abundance. Then I realize that pleasure has been waiting at my door for a long time. It's just that pleasure doesn't knock on doors because loud noises aren't super pleasant. Okay. Pleasure. So that means take enjoyment in life. Take a long hot bath. Enjoy the pleasures of life, be it by yourself or with a loved one. But I'm seeing it with both. You know, you have to take time out and spend it with yourself and reconnect with yourself and just learn how to enjoy life again. You know, sometimes we forget. We get so busy and we have so much going on, or we've been hurt, been through a breakup, and we just need to learn to, you know, take that moment for ourselves. Oh my gosh, engagement, you guys. Oh my God, I just now saw that. Look, engagement. Engagement. And it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So if you're in a relationship already, which I don't know if you are, if you're looking at this, pick a card, but I see an engagement in the future. Definitely. I see somebody coming in and it really being something. I mean, you're getting the king of coins, and then you're getting the lover's card, and the balance or justice here. This is how I read this card. We all read it differently. This is how I read it in this spread. Pleasure, learning how to enjoy life again and the everyday pleasures, and maybe pleasure with a partner. For sure, I see that. And then ultimately engagement. Engagement, love, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this is a great reading too. I'm telling you, the planets have shifted. The New Year's come. It's 2019. It's going to be so much better than 2018 with the planetary alignments and everything, okay? So it's a lot of good readings lately. That's great. Okay. Last and certainly not least, pick a card pile number 3. Okay, whoever chose green, number 3, this is your reading, okay? Now, this is a general reading for anybody that wants to know. You can watch us at any time, whether it's today, the day that I post it, or it's 6 months from now. It is always applicable. It is a general reading, so if parts of this you take from it, what attains to you, or what applies to you in your life. It's a reading for a very large number of people, so keep that in mind. It may hit it right on the head, and some of you might have to take what it is that rings true with you from the reading, okay? Okay. Oh, well, this is interesting. We have lots of knights tonight. We have the Knight of Cups. Again, another knight charging in. Another knight charging in. This knight is more intent. This knight is more serious, more focused. Full charge ahead still, but with a even more focused and concentrated demeanor. So he may be, I'm sure that he's fun, but I also think that he's a little bit more serious. So he or she, I know I keep saying he because I get the knight, but he or she may be a little bit more serious, more down to earth, more focused, maybe even more when it comes to work, have a career, very driven that way, ambitious, but also ambitious in the pursuit, very determined. That's what I see with this card. Then we've got the Four of Cauldrons. I pulled these earlier tonight. The Four of Cauldrons, that means that anytime you get anything with a 4 in it, that means that you will be provided for. You have everything that you need. You have 3 cups in front of you, and then the hand of destiny or God or whoever it is that the higher divine is handing you another one, but you don't need it because you have everything that you need. So what this also tells me is if you're out there and if you're dating, and there's a couple other people, you know, we date off and on, we're not in a serious relationship, just because you've got plenty of suitors doesn't mean don't pass up that 1 cup, because that may be the Knight of Cups. Okay, so keep that in mind. Just because you're dating around, chit-chatting, dating around, having fun, going out and doing this, doing that, and you have plenty of dates, and it looks like you have your opportunity to pick whatever it is that you want, don't forget to try that one more person that may be the Knight of Cups. It also tells me that you're provided for. You have what you need, you know, food in your stomach, drink in your stomach, and a roof over your head, you know, abundance of what you would possibly need material-wise, which is good. And then the Two of Cauldrons. So I see relationships starting. I think that you're dating around and here and there, and but this one's gonna come in year life, and it's gonna be focused, and it will be abundant, and you to give that person a chance, and eventually, you two will become a couple. And what's really weird is we have the Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So yes, I think a relationship will bloom out of this. I think it will. Okay. And then, let's see what we've got for your affirmation card. Initiative. Step right up. You're being awarded a boost of initiative. This potent potion will give you the gusto to need to move your life in a previously unexplored direction. Aha! That's that cup right here. That's that unexplored direction. You have all these choices. You need to give this one the unexplored direction. If you're in a relationship, then it's time to take initiative and make some interesting plans for you and your partner. If you're not in one, it's time to reach out to old friends, go on adventures, and potentially meet some new cohorts again with the cup. Either way, this great journey is beginning with one small step or one small cup or one short text or whatever. I'm not the boss of you. That's what the card says. That's not what I say. Okay. Wow, I can't believe we got 3 great piles tonight. And last but not least, pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So I don't think this has to do with this. This reading is, what am I ready to love again? I think possibly one of these cups, maybe somebody you're already dating that you may have a little bit of initiative towards. There maybe have been some red flags with it. Pay attention to the red flags. I think that there's someone else coming. Someone else that is not around right now, but they're coming if you haven't just literally met them, okay? And just pay attention to the red flags of the other people that you may have dated on and off or are dating on and off right now. Because I'm sure that you've already seen them. I probably don't even have to tell you that. But this other one's going to come rushing in, and it's going to be focused, and it will ultimately be the Two of Cauldrons, which is you two in a relationship and a loving, and I think eventually committed relationship. Wow. So just pay attention to those red flags. You know them. You probably already do. Like I said, I probably don't have to tell you. I think that you probably already know what they are. Okay. But this here, this is good. And I think that definitely when you least expect it, he's going to walk in. Okay? All right, you guys. Please let me know if any of this has happened to you already, or if it does. I'd love to hear feedback from you guys. Let me know if any of these rang true with you. And if you did enjoy these readings, please tap the subscribe button below. Leave your comments and subscribe. It'd be great. Definitely leave your comments, though. I love hearing that it rang true, or if it didn't, or if a different card pile rang true with you. Please do. I really enjoy that. You guys take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.